Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's look was inspired by my cousin Heidi. She actually sent me a look that she wanted me to recreate, so I did. If you guys would like me to recreate any looks that you love, just leave them in the comments down below, or you can DM me on my social medias. I always leave my social medias linked down below. I've never done a graphic liner like this, but I'm so glad she sent it to me because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have done it if she didn't, and I freaking love it. It was a little hard, this eye to be exact, because this is my hardest eye, but I got it and I'm in love. Like, I've been feeling myself. You guys will be able to see in the video. I hope you guys love it too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let's get on to the tutorial. I am so excited. I'm gonna show you guys the picture that she sent me so you guys can see. So it's just a graphic liner. So it's just a liner. Looks like that. So yeah, that's what she sent me, and I'm gonna try to recreate this. I did my brows like I usually do them. I was gonna glue them and go like that and do them super furry, but I just like my brows how they are, like how I naturally do them. First thing I'm taking my concealer and putting it on my lid so I can have an eyeshadow base. You can use an eyeshadow base or you can use a concealer, whichever you prefer. I prefer concealers just because they have more coverage in my opinion. And I'm just gonna start blending it out with my buffing brush. And I'm putting a little bit just because I already did my brows and I usually drag down the concealer, so I already have some concealer. And now I'm just placing the rest on my eyelid. Just make sure your concealer is set in place. So I'm gonna take my butter bronzer, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna bring a little bit of color on my eyelid. I just like to add color just because I don't like my eyelids to be just bare. You don't have to be perfect, like I said. We're just bringing color back. And I'm using a bronzer because it's just gonna help us with our complexion later. Like, everything's gonna be monochromatic, everything's gonna blend, so that's why I'm using a bronzer and not an actual eyeshadow. Okay, so that's good enough. Okay, so we're gonna start with the graphic liner, and the liner I'm taking is by e.l.f. This is such a great eyeliner. It's super inexpensive. It's like $3-4. You can get it at Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, any drugstore. So I'm just gonna take, and I always take the excess amount on the top of the container just to make sure I don't have a lot of eyeliner. I usually like to raise my brows so I can get a clear view of where my crease starts. This takes some patience. This is how it looks so far. Okay, so mine came out a little thicker than the picture, but that's okay because honestly I have hooded eyes, so I like my eyeliner to be a little thicker just so my eyes look bigger. I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. It actually took way longer on this side than this side. This one's usually my good eye, so that's why I decided to do this one on camera, because I knew it was gonna be easier. But yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on my face. I still have to finish the look, but I wanna finish it once my face is done, because I'm gonna finish it by doing some smoky eyeshadow on the bottom. I'm gonna smoke out a color in the bottom. I don't know what color yet. I wanna use like a actual color, like a red or a green or a yellow. I don't know. I wanna use like a bright color underneath just so the look can look extreme, if you know what I mean. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray my Dewy mist. I'm just gonna put my Neutrogena Hydra Boost. I love this. I'm actually, yes, me está acabando. I need to go buy a new one. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting my foundation on the back of my hand. While my foundation warms up on the back of my hand, I'm just gonna put my primers. And today I'm just gonna use the Master Prime. I'm running low. Look at that eyeliner. It can cut a bitch. and that's on period. My hair has a mind of its own, and sometimes I just want to beat it up and be like, girl, what the is you doing? Be careful with your eyeliner because we do not want to mess it up. That's something you don't want to do. A lot of people decide to do eyeliner afterwards, but I'm just used to doing my foundation last. I'm used to doing my eyes first and my eyebrows, so that's why I did the eyeliner first. But if you like to do your eyeliner after foundation, do you. I support it. I'm just doing my normal routine. So what I'm just doing is I'm actually just stamping the foundation onto my skin. Now I'll go in with a beauty blender right now and start blending everything out. I just like to place it with the brush first because it gives me the ultimate coverage, and today I want to look hella covered. Like I said, this look got me feeling some type of way, and I'm just feeling myself, if you guys know what I mean. Now that we blended out the foundation, now we're gonna go in with our concealer. And you have to be super careful with this because you are gonna go underneath your eye. So just make sure you don't get the tail of the wing. So just be careful. Now I'm just gonna go in with this brush and start. So what I like to do is just tap the concealer into place. Try not to move the concealer so much because then you're just gonna have to set your whole face. That I don't like how this looks. I've been liking brushes because they make my face look seamlessly blended, and I obviously like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just make sure my under eye is super blended. Now that we blended the concealer in and everything looks seamlessly blended, I'm gonna start putting powders on my face. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start setting the concealer so it doesn't crease on us, and I'm gonna use the Fit Me by Maybelline powder in the shade 10. I really like this powder, super inexpensive too. And I'm just gonna take my damp beauty blender and look up, and I always place that on the back of my hand so it can be even, and then I just look up. See the difference? How matte and how shiny I am. You make sure you set your concealer, even if you're dry, make sure you at least set your concealer. If not, it's gonna crease like crazy. I used to bake a lot back in the day, but I realized that I just made my under eyes more irritated and showed more lines. I'm just gonna go in and lightly set my whole face. Now that I look pale as fuck, I'm gonna bring some color back, and I'm taking, like I told you, this is gonna help us later. I'm taking the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I just got some on my hand. And I am going to take my fluffy brush because I like a fluffy blown out contour bronzer, whatever you want to call it. Like that. And then on the top of my forehead. I look snatched. Then on our double chin, because the gyms are hella closed. Now that I've cut the bake, now I'm gonna go in with my blush. And today we're taking Kylie Cosmetics. We're going shopping. I love this blush. It's so pretty, so peachy. I love it. And then I'm just gonna smile and place it on the apples of my cheeks. Like that. And same for the other side. I'm gonna take my powder brush and go over it just so I can diffuse the blush with the contour. So we're gonna finish the lower lash line. I wanna go in with the bright color just so we can take the look to the extreme. So we're gonna take the James Charles palette times Morphe. What do I wanna take? What color do I wanna take? I wanna take pink. So let's take this hot pink. So I'm just gonna dip into the color and then start buffing that on our lower lash line. Make sure you watch out for the fallout because there is a lot of fallout. Okay, I'm living for this. I love it. I love it. I really, really love it. My camera decided to turn off. I don't know why. I went in with my Wet n Wild paint palette and it looks like this. I went in with this white and put it on my lower lash line and then put the white from the James Charles palette on top of that white. And I did that just so this one could look even more pigmented. It had something to sit on, so that's why I decided to do that. And I freaking love it. I'm so excited for this look. So I'm gonna start removing the bake. There really isn't any bake left, but the little bit that we do have, let's remove it. And then I want to remove some from my nose because I did contour my nose as well, just to make it super snatch. Now I'm gonna finish my inner corner. Let's just say I'm feeling myself, and that's just it, period. Today we actually hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support. When I hit it, I was crying because that was one of my goals. So thank you so much for believing in me, believing in my content. I love you guys, for real. I don't know how else to say it. This is probably my favorite look that I've done ever. This is so gorgeous. I'm taking the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. It looks like this. I love this. It makes my skin look so dewy. I'm gonna look like a ball of grease now. I'm just kidding. So I'm just gonna take this small. You never know what you can accomplish until you go out of your comfort zone. Period. So for highlighter, I'm gonna start highlighting my face, and I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Amrezy highlight. I haven't used this one in a while. I know why now, because it's kind of broken. But I'm just gonna swirl my brush and start placing this on the high points of my cheeks. Honestly, where like the sun would hit. The brush I'm taking to do this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills 823. Honestly, one of the best brushes to put on highlight. Puts it exactly where it needs to go. I'm just gonna say this look was inspired by my cousin Heidi, and she went off sending me this shit. Well, my loves, we reached the end of the tutorial. This is the look. I am obsessed, to say the least. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I'm obsessed in the video too. Like I said, if you guys want me to recreate any looks, please leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you for loving my content. Thank you for loving me. See you in the next video. Bye, loves.